Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So you may have noticed that I did not post a BOXYCHARM video back in April, and that's because I didn't even get my April BOXYCHARM until May 2nd. So I kind of figured there wasn't a point. But I'm guessing they felt bad about that because I've got my May box already. So I'm happy that I got it kind of early, at least compared to what I normally get it. So figured I'd go ahead and unbox this for you guys. It's a pretty simple box. There's not too much in it. So I'll just kind of do like a simple little look with the products in the box and show you what I got. So the theme for this month is Boxy Bash. This is the little card it comes with. And the first thing in the box that I'm gonna be using is this Cover FX primer. This is the blurring primer. I love a good blurring primer. So I don't have anything on my face right now other than some moisturizer. Oh, it's kind of like that silicone-y type, like the Benefit Professional. I really like that. It's definitely that silicone kind of feeling like the Benefit Professional, but I feel like it doesn't feel super heavy. And it was very comfortable going on. It definitely did blur my pores, so I do like that. So this primer retails for $38. So it's not exactly like you're getting a better deal than something like the Professional, but hey, in this box, I'm super happy to have received it. So I'll definitely keep using it. All right, so I'm just gonna throw some foundation on real quick and then I will be back to continue with the box. Okay, so the next item up in the box is this contour palette from Pure Cosmetics. It's their Sculptor palette. It looks like this, has a mirror. It's got 2 matte contour shades and 2 highlighter shades. And it has like a cocoa scent to it, so that's kind of nice. This retails for $30. I am a little afraid that these are gonna be a bit dark for my skin tone because I am so pale. So this would be really great for a deeper skin tone or just like if you're a bit more tan. I actually think I may pass this along to my sister because she's incredibly tan, especially when you compare her to me, and she usually uses a darker contour. So this might work great for her. But I'm gonna try using Inventor just with a light hand to contour a little bit, and then I'll try out the highlighters. Maybe I'll even use a little bit on my eyes as well because there is not an eyeshadow palette or anything in this box. So, all right, so I'm just gonna use my contour brush, which yes, is dirty because I just filmed a video earlier today, so deal with it. And I'm gonna pop into Inventor. Okay, it's a little powdery, just tap it off. All right, I'm gonna see, I'm just gonna be very light-handed here. That is really dark for my skin tone, yeah. I'm gonna have to go back over that with some powder to soften it up, I think. It's not as bad on that side. Must have just had too much on my brush earlier. So I'm gonna take a brush into some light face powder and just kind of try to soften this up a little. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and dip back into Inventor, just lightly. And just tap that on the outer portion of the eye to deepen it up and a little bit into the crease. Okay, that just helps give a little bit of extra definition to the eyes, simple and easy. Let me pop on a blush real quick. So I'm gonna use the next item that came in the box. We're gonna kind of switch away from the contour palette for a second. This is a brush from Aesthetica. It's their P12 face brush and it retails for $27. So I'm gonna use this to pop on some blush, and I'm just gonna do this kind of neutral shade down here. I like this brush a lot. It's really fluffy. It would probably be really good for bronzer. This is the type of brush that I would like to use for bronzer just because it's a little bit softer and fluffier, but I'd already put my bronzer on. But it worked fine for blush as well. It just depends on what you like this type of brush for. It could easily be used to set your face. It's just a very soft, fluffy brush. So this is a good addition to my collection. So next up for highlighter, I'm gonna use one of these shades. I'm gonna go with the lighter one, I believe. This is called Originator. So I'm just gonna grab my highlight brush, pop in there, and just put it over the high points. It's very pretty. That is a very pretty highlighter. And then while I still have this out, I'm just gonna take my finger, run it into the darker shade, which is Trailblazer. I'm just gonna pop this on my lid a little. So the next item in the kit is a brush set. This is also from Aesthetica. It's a 3-piece eye trio, and this retails for $45. So you get 3 brushes. You have a brow spoolie, a liner brush, and then a brow brush. So the spoolie's nice. You know, it's nice and stiff, nothing special about it. I personally don't really ever use spoolies because, as you guys can tell, I really have no eyebrow hairs. So if you do, good for you. I guess it means you didn't overpluck your brows in the 90s. But yeah, so it's just a traditional eye spoolie, nothing special about it. This is supposed to be the eyebrow brush. Let me see if I can get it to where you can see it. I don't know if you can see how thick that is. This is not going to work for me for an eyebrow brush. It is way too thick. So I'll hang on to it for potentially like some smudged liner or something in the future, but I have to have a very small liner brush. So let me just go ahead and finish doing my brows. I'm just gonna use this Brow Gal brush instead of the brush that came with the box because that just isn't gonna work for me, and then I'll get back to showing you what's in the box. All right, so back to the box. So next up we are going to use the liner brush. So unfortunately mine got a little bit squished right there, but that's okay. I can reshape it when I wash it. But I get to use this with this liner. So this is from Pretty Vulgar. I've always wanted to try some of their products because they look so beautiful. I love their packaging. This is their ink gel liner and it retails for $24. This is a very like heavy feeling component. So the cap feels like it's on a little loosely, so I hope that it's not dried out, but we will dip the brush in and see. I can't even tell. That's pretty far down in there. It does have a very creamy consistency. I'm not really a big fan. Oh God, I just got a whole bunch on there. So I'm definitely not a fan of how far down in the pot the color is, because it's like I'm having to tilt it so I can see in the light, and I basically just kind of stabbed the brush in there accidentally, but let's try this out and see. Let's see if I can get a wing going with it though. All right, so as far as the liner goes, I do really like the gel liner. It was very smooth and easy to apply. We'll see once it dries. I'm gonna put a little stripe on my hand is what I'll do, because I don't want to mess up my liner. I am going out somewhere. So I'm gonna do a little stripe on my hand roll here. So we've got that on there. We'll let it sit there for a little bit and let it dry, and we'll see if it's kind of smudge proof. I don't know, does it say it is? It says it's highly pigmented gel eyeliner, provides quick drying application with enriched vitamin C to condition the lids. It's water resistant formula, so we will see. It's supposed to stay all day. Like I said, I don't want to try to smudge my eyeliner while it's on me in case it does smudge, and I would be really disappointed. So in a few minutes we will try to smudge this and see what happens. But yeah, overall the packaging is super cute for this. I'm a little, like I said, concerned about this lid, so I'm gonna make sure I really get it on there tight so it doesn't get air in it. But it's a really, really beautiful product. Let me curl my lashes and put some mascara on, and then we'll do the last item in the box. All right guys, there is one more item in the box, and it's a lip product. This is from Beauty Creations. It's a liquid lip gloss. Beauty Creations Matte Liquid Lip Gloss. Okay. Specially formulated to provide full coverage that dries to a seamless, smooth, and matte finish. So then isn't it just a liquid matte lipstick? All right, so let's just try this out. Mine is in the shade Kiss Me. I assume it's probably a BOXYCHARM exclusive since it has BOXYCHARM on the top of the packaging. So let me just see how this looks. All right, so this is the color. This is actually a really gorgeous color. I really like it for kind of going into spring and summer. It's kind of bright and vibrant, but it does dry down to a matte. Let's see, this should be dry by now. Let's give this a try and see if it smudges. So I'm giving it a good rub. So this looks like it's a pretty budge-proof formula. That's really nice. So let me give this a couple more seconds to dry, and then I'll try to see if it comes off as well. It does still kind of have a little bit of a tacky feeling to it. It could just be because it's not fully dry yet, but it is very comfortable and lightweight on the lips. Let's see if it transfers. So not much. There's just a little bit on the inner portion. So again, that could just be maybe it's not fully dried down yet, but it is pretty. So overall, the total of this box comes out to $174, which is really awesome considering it was only $21 for the subscription. I really do like pretty much everything in here. The tiny brush set is really probably gonna be something I don't use just because that brow brush is too big to be a brow brush for me. The eyeliner brush was decent, and then I have no need for a spoolie brush, so that one's kind of like a meh for me. And then I will be passing along this contour palette just because the contour shades are too dark for my skin tone. I mean, I have some contour products I use currently and they're just perfect for my pale skin. So this is a little too dark for me, but the actual contour products in here were really nice. They were really easy to work with. I really enjoyed using them and the highlighters are really pretty. So it is a really good palette. It's just a little, it would be a little too tedious for me to work with it to make sure I didn't overdo it and get it too dark. So I'll just be passing this along to somebody that will actually get some good use out of it, but it is a good product. So it's nice that they included it in the box. So everything else, I loved it. I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you go, and thank you for watching. Bye guys.